We're going to go ahead and begin today's class. So wherever you are, go ahead and find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Maybe you're seated on your shins. Maybe you're crisscross applesauce. And as you find your breath, I want you to also find stillness. Not just stillness of the body, seated here, noticing where you want to twitch, where you want to shake energy loose, but also stillness of the mind. What thoughts are grabbing at you today, asking you for some entertainment, some brooding. Imagine yourself shaking hands with that thought as it dances across your mind and then letting go. Climb on to the top of a tall building and watch the thought dance alone. Here you are, just you. And then these things that are happening to you. These thoughts are not who you are. They're experiences that you're having. The more that you can learn to climb up on that roof, to separate yourself from the thought or the judgment against yourself or others, that thing you're stuck on. The more present that you can get within yourself to remind you that you choose how to act. You're a co-creator of these experiences. Here in yoga, we use the breath as a vehicle to practice that presence. 30 minutes to tune fully in to what's happening in ourself, within our breath, within our body, and act as a third-party observer as we're experiencing it. I invite you to invite for yourself a little calm, a little joy, a little peace, a little of whatever it is that you feel like you need to re-enter that dance productively. Tune in to the midline of your body as you align the crown of your head over the bowl of your pelvis and take a deep inhale in through the nose. Send it to your low belly. And as you exhale, let the shoulders drop, let the jaw get loose. Inhale in, invite the feeling. Exhale out anything that does not serve that feeling. next inhale, scoop the energy up towards the sky. Pull the hands together and exhale. Run them down the face, down the bridge of your nose, and pull them down to your heart. Set an intention for yourself as a third-party observer today. Inhale, lift the hands up, open the throat, separate the hands, palms face me. Exhale, bow. Breathe into the back and then scoop yourself up, rolling up over the knees in your own time. To take the hands beneath the shoulders, the knees beneath the hips, roll out the body, feel into what's happening, be present with yourself. Worm it around. Maybe take a couple rounds of cat and cow if that feels good and right and true for you today. Maybe you find yourself in a little twist, moving the head one direction, the hips the other, and then coming around to the other side. This is warming up the body and becoming more present with sensation. Find stillness here whenever you feel ready, whenever you feel led. And go ahead and ground the toes into the mats. Pull the belly button into the spine here. Press the shoulders down by shoving the hands into the mats. And lift the knees up off the mat. Feel sensation build in the shoulders, in the quads. And then take a deep inhale in. Exhale, keep a bend in that knee as you shift the heart back towards your upper thighs and feel the backs of your legs engage. You can go ahead and pedal out the feet to create a little bit more warmth. One heel moves down towards the earth and then the other. Lifting the head towards the top of the mat, the gaze forward. And focusing on pressing into those hands and keeping the heart gaze at the upper thighs. Find stillness. Breathe here. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your toes, heel toeing the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Give yourself a nice base and release the heart onto the upper thighs as you hang the head loosey-goosey. Shake your head yes. Yes to whatever it is that you're calling in today. And then shake your head no. Let go of the things that do not serve you. Say not today. And then find stillness. Inhale, halfway lift. The heart reaches up towards the sky. And then exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway once again. Heart reaches towards the front of the mat. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, circle sweep now, leading with the heart. Lifting all the way up. And exhale the hands to the heart. Exhale, push energy away from you. Inhale, open to new experience. And then lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, go ahead and take the hands back behind. Interlace, pull down, open the chest. Too much, again, you can always take opposite elbows. And then inhale, lift the hands with intention. Exhale, bow forward. Feet should still be wider than hip width apart, grabbing opposite elbows as you weight shift. weight in the heels counterbalanced with all that is hanging forward. If you find yourself trying to hold the head up, let it go. A little rock side to side with those arms, maybe. Do what feels good. And then find stillness. Slowly release the fingertips down. Inhale halfway one more time, lifting the heart out. And then exhale, forward fold, slowly walking the hands to the front of your mat in plank. Wrap the rib cage around you like a corset. Press into the mat. If you need to do this with your shins grounded, that's okay. Focus on that long line from the top of your head to the base of your heels. Exhale, bend at the knees, slowly shifting the heart towards the upper thighs. Downward dog. Lift the tailbone up towards the sky. If you have strength in the shoulders that allows you to move forward, go ahead and shift your weight into your right hand as you take the left fingertips and reach them towards the right toes. Little twist. Go ahead and move back to downward facing dog and shift over to the other side. Come back to down dog. Inhale, ripple forward into plank. Exhale, we move into down dog, but this time again, we take the left hand towards that right foot into a twist, and inhale back to plank. Exhale, down dog, twist, other side, and then move into plank. One more time, each side, keeping the core nice and strong, sending breath into the back. Last time. Right hand to left foot. Find plank, release the shins down, release the tops of the feet. Reach the head towards the front of the room. Press into the hands nice and firm. Tilt the pelvis underneath of you. Exhale, keep the elbows tight to the body. Shifting now, and then press all the way back to downward facing dog. Child's pose. Inhale, ripple up, find that modified plank, tilt the pelvis. Exhale down through child's pose. Inhale, lift, find child. Breathe. Inhale, modified plank. Exhale, tricep push-up. As you lift, shift your weight back. Child's pose. One more time. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, child. Take your hands back behind you, palms facing up. Shins are parallel. Resting here in Balasana. Let your shoulders relax. Find your breath. Inhale, shift the hands beneath the shoulders and lift the heart. Taking the hands out in front of you into all fours, flip the toes and send the tailbone up into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right toe up towards the sky, point it, open the hip up. Stay nice and strong. And exhale, shift into plank, pulling that knee between the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull forward. And then plant the hand between, or the foot between the hands in low lunge. Step the back foot in, seal the legs. Inhale, lift the heart for chair. Sink down. Tilt the pelvis underneath you. Keep the heart lifted, energy through the fingers. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit. Take the hands to prayer. And then interlace the pointer finger and thumb, grow tall, lift up. Exhale, mini back bend. And then slowly shift the way down. Forward fold. Take a breath. And then go ahead and take your feet back into plank and move into downward facing dog. We're going to repeat, finding strength and warmth in those shoulders. Inhale, lift the left toe up, pointed a lot, stay strong. Keep the mat pressed away from the body, open the hip, and exhale, pull that knee forward in plank. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, lift. And exhale, pull forward, this time planting the foot between the hands. And step the back foot in, seal the legs. Inhale, chair. Tilt the pelvis underneath of you, no rounding in the back. Energy through the fingers. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sink. Inhale, stand. Inhale, sink. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sink. Pull the hands down to the heart. Interlace the pointer finger and thumb. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, mini back. Exhale, fold down. And step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Once again, working through that right leg. Point the right toe, lift the single leg dog, open the hip. And exhale, pull that knee forward, this time setting it down at the midpoint of your mat. As you square the hips and you allow the top of the back foot to collapse. We've done a lot of warming today. Now we stretch it out. Here in pigeon, we work through the side of this hip flexor. But it's important that we don't roll open. We have to keep those hips nice and closed. If you're not feeling this, you might try adjusting the foot out a little bit. Full pigeon is done at a 90-degree angle. And then as you feel comfortable, you can begin to shift the forearms down. Keeping your breath sent out to the outside of that hip. Eventually, if it feels comfortable and fully relaxed, please do. Slowly shift the hands beneath the shoulders, lift the heart. Flip the back toes in, step back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Find stillness. Inhale, left toe rises, open the hips, stay strong in the front body. Exhale, pull that knee forward for pigeon on the other side. Hips squared into the mat, like our hip bones are trying to stay in a straight line. Breathing into the side of the hip. And settling slowly as it feels right for you. Slowly shift the hands beneath the shoulders, lifting the heart. Point the toe into the mat and find downward facing dog. One more time, pedal out the feet. Keep the gaze forward. The heart floats towards those upper thighs. Feel the difference in stillness. From the beginning of class until this moment, what's changed? Feel the shoulders, the backs of the legs. Be present with sensation, even when it's uncomfortable, and this is practice for our thoughts. Slowly release the shins down. Take the knees to the wide edges of your mat as you sink the tailbone onto the heels and you reach the fingertips forward, taking the forehead down to the mat. You can rock that forehead back and forth. When you find stillness, use it to honor the strength that you just practiced and pulled into your body.
Can feel the space that's in between. Hide away under the sheets. Take a day, just you and me.
Dig your right palm into the mat. You slide your left hand underneath the right armpit. And take your gaze over to the other side. Breathe into that shoulder. Inhale, slowly lift up, both hands forward, and then press into the left hand, taking the right palm facing down, over to the side.
We'll never say goodbye.
Inhale, lift, pressing into that left hand. Both hands stretch forward one last time. And then slowly walk back. Torso rises as you shift those legs out in front of you. Slowly release the back down. Pulling the knees into the heart. Roll back and forth. arches of the feet together, pressing the low back into the mat. Allow those knees to widen out towards either side, and then take the bottoms of the feet together. One hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Breathe in. Exhale. Send that breath out. As we use these final moments to move a little bit deeper within ourselves, I encourage you to keep your hands onto your body. It's here in that sensation in the heartbeat, the temperature of our skin. We have more invitations to practice presence. The breath remains deep and steady. The mind stays soft. Heart is open. And the body ready to receive. Like you can go ahead and close the knees, taking the knees into the body for one last big hug. And exhale, release your heels to the wide edges of your mat as you allow the arms to hang loose at your sides for final Shavasana. deep inhale in through your nose. And exhale. You can begin to awaken your body. Giving a little wiggle to those fingers or those toes. And as you feel ready and led to pack up your stations, as you come to, I hope that you say, as we do every week, thank you. Not to me, but to you. That gift of 30 minutes, wholly dedicated to you, honing presence and being with yourself, which is not an easy thing to do. I appreciate you. The light in me sees and recognizes, wants to give a big warm hug to the light in you. Send you off into your day with one big beautiful namaste.
We could be together like a clock. Take our time and make it ours. We can be something they're not. We could climb a hill and look at stars. And they say stars are way too far, but I know right where you are. But all my friends, they keep asking, how do you spend all your days by his side? And I just said I love her till I die. Your friends, they keep asking, do you want to spend all your years by his side? And you just said I will never say goodbye. Feel the space that's in between. Hide away under the sheets. Take a day, just you and me. And we could stay up late and watch TV, but we don't have to see the screen. Just talk until we fall asleep. Asking, how do you spend all your days by his side? And I just said I love her till I die. Your friend, they keep asking, do you want to spend all your years by